Like, I'm not saying I'm like, you know, the arbiter of comedy here, but like, can we please just be funny? Can we just be funny? It's like, you know, after like the 50th time of you can follow if you want. Like what do you like? It's just a mouse. It's just a mouse hitting the button, and a light turns on. Is all it is. It's just like, it did it. It did it. It did it. It did it. Like, that's all it is. It's like, there's no context to any of it. It's just, yeah, exactly, Eddie. Those things. Like, I don't mind most of them. I think when they're playing off what's happening in the stream, like, it can be funny. And sometimes sometimes when stuff's kind of boring, like the game's boring or something, it's just kind of something extra or whatever. But it's like, you're not going to laugh at an appropriate sound command if that sound command's been used 100 times inappropriately. It's just not going to be funny anymore. Well, I don't know what the options are, Hobbin. I can't do anything. Like, it's all on his computer. I have no control over it all, so I can't do anything. There may be options for it, but I don't know what they are. And like, I could like beg him to say like, hey, TMR, do a screen share with me. I'll help you out. We'll figure it out. We'll set something up, you know, because like, he just doesn't want to do it. Sapaio, his theory is that it'll be worse if it's not sub only, which I don't think it will be. If you like how often people use those things, like, you would have to charge very little and they wouldn't have enough channel points to use them. It would not be hard to do. Yeah, well, that's my fear, Hub, is that people just aren't saying anything and they're just either closing the stream or not watching. But there's definitely people who probably are there to use it as well, right? So what's the true answer? I don't know.
Mind-controlled hair clips, poison gum.
No clips. What?
Where's my clips?
Paper clips. Paper clips.
Muppets all new edible paper clips.
Well, at least with text to speech, Eddie, like, at least like TMR gets paid. Because like, you know, I have like the sound extension thing, right? And like, you could use the sound extension. I have them set for free and people can just use them whenever they want. But like, you could set that to charge money. Like, he could be charging money for people to do it, which in a way is they have to be a sub. But you know, there's other things out there. What's up, Raccoon? And usually if something's going on the stream that's interesting, people aren't really doing it. It's just when the game's slow, which it's Commodore 64, so there's a lot of slow games. It's just how it is. Oh shoot, I don't want to do that. Reset. I can't reset. I have to just open it up. Dang it. I just have a feeling most people would never say anything, but I'll say it. Like, when he beats a game and like people are like, yeah, woo, like doing the claps and stuff, I think that's cool. Like, that's fun. It's a way, like, it feels more like involved. I think that's cool. When he yells at chat, when he yells at somebody inappropriately and someone does the thank you so much, I think that's funny. But if people are just doing that randomly when he's not even saying anything, it just ruins everything. Yeah, you can't trust him. You can't trust chat. You can't trust chat. And I can click on their names. I can see all their their chat history is just like sound effect, sound effect, sound effect, sound effect. Yeah, well, when he's trying to focus, he'll yell at him and tell him to stop, and most people do. I mean, the usual people are okay about it sometimes, but it's usually just when they're bored. So hopefully this remembers all my purchases. That's my only concern here. I bought a lot of stuff. Because I have a lot of E-tanks right now. No! What? Guys, we have a problem here. Oh, I'm missing one. Okay, never mind. Whew. That was scary. That was scary. Okay, good. It remembered all my stuff. Excellent. So here I'm just not going to do anything because I can't get past the first freaking segment or whatever. No, it's just not necessarily just today. I think also it's because I'm not really like paying attention to the game, like I'm working and stuff and just have it on. So like the game he was playing today didn't have any music. And so I'm just sitting there trying to play and like all like trying to work while I listen to the stream, and like all I hear is just easy left, easy right, and just over and over again. It's just like he's not even talking, like they're not responding to anything on the screen except that he's walking to the right. It's just kind of annoying. But like he added a bunch of sounds the other day and a lot of people were using them. I'm like, oh god, this is a mistake.
I finally decided on a movie, Resident Evil, if no one has selected it.
Resident Evil, is that on, thank you for the 6 months, by the way. Is that on Prime? Even if it's not, we can watch it through Discord, but it'll be cool if it was on Prime. Let's see, let's check real fast here. Resident Evil. Let's see what's on here. Please be on here. It is! It's on here! Sweet. Ooh, even the 4K UHD version. There's also Resident Evil Apocalypse and The Resident. But yeah, Resident Evil 4K UHD. Nice. Perfect. So, what do you think about watching it on a week from Sunday? Does that work for you? I've been traumatized where like they take movies off, and I don't want them to take the movie off before we watch it. So I want to watch it as soon as possible. What sound effect? God, what the hell, man? I hit jump. There must be like a little bit of input delay here. No, they usually change them like on the month, so like they'll go through the end of the month. So it'll definitely still be here in 2 weeks. But I just want to make sure today that you can attend. So if we do it a week from Sunday. It's a good idea because I've got like a lot of Resident Evil games I could play right now. Not that I would start it on the same day, but God, it's so dumb. Do they show warning? Well, I'm just gonna kill myself to get the life. They usually they don't show it on the watch party screen. Like they probably show it on the Prime page, but they don't show it on the watch party screen where you pick the stuff. Yeah, like Resident Evil, like I've got Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 8 just came out, obviously. I've got the Resident Evil 2, the Leon's story from Resident Evil 2. There's Resident Evil 3 remake. Like there's all these Resident Evil games to play. I don't really want to play them all back to back, but like I've got those, and I've got like just a half dozen other horror games as well. And so I don't really want to just say, oh, I'll just play them in October, because I can't get through all those games in October. So it's kind of like, well, maybe I should do some Resident Evil games like independent of October. Because I mean, let's be honest, I play games pretty dang slow. I would probably only beat like 2 or 3 games in October. I knew that wasn't gonna make that. I knew it. I knew it. Can I kill myself here? Nice. It's like they knew. They knew that I would want to do that, and they put it in there. I didn't start the timer. I don't even know what my timer was last time. I just typed it in. Oops. I caught it first, Eddie. I won. I'm still scared that I won't be able to go back and resume. If I do stage select, I won't be able to come back here and resume if I beat a stage already. At this point, it seems like a pipe dream for me to beat a freaking stage, but I'll try not to. I'll try to just beat the stage here, and I won't be back there. It won't be a problem anymore. Okay. All right, let's just get through this right away. Come on! Why is it gotta be? Oh, that hurts my head, Charles Sparkley. Do you guys know a fun perk that they never talk about, but a fun perk of being a tier 2 subscriber is that you can mirror the emotes for free. So like all the emotes are available to you as mirrors. Which is kind of neat. What's up, Aven? Yeah, it's like I was very confused because I wasn't able to purchase the mirrored emote that I was trying to do, and I was like, why can't I purchase this mirrored emote? Did they get rid of it? Like, I don't know what's going on here. And I was really frustrated about it, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I eventually figured out that I had access to them already, and I was like, what? And then I looked, and when you look at the subscription page, it lists it as a perk. Like it doesn't just say like more emotes, it also says you get the mirrored versions or whatever. God, that jump is so freaking hard. I was checking if I could just really pause the game, because I have a turbo controller here. I could put it on auto fire and do it in slow-mo. Son of a gun. Yeah, that password's pretty intense because it has to keep track of all your store-bought items and stuff. Dang it. Oh, I just took a picture with my phone, man. We're in the modern world. We don't, like, you know, you don't have to write down passwords anymore. It's like, remember back when we were kids and, like, you know, you play Kid Icarus and you want to save that password and it's like all these characters and stuff. Or worse, like Casino, I think it's Casino Kid. Like the password is 4 lines long of I think like 10 to 15 characters a piece. Like that would just be absurd to write down. Modern age solved all those problems. Big jump. Big jump. Okay, so this time I'm going to jump a little early. There we go. Jump a little early each time. Okay. No, and then I got to ride that one longer. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, Faxanadu. When I played that, when I played Faxanadu, I didn't understand because the password gets longer. It's not a set length, so it gets longer the more you play and the more it has to store. So like when I first ran into that character who tells you the password, he's like, never forget your mantra. I thought, I was like, what a weird, I thought the game was glitched or something. God, come on. With your flip phone. Don't have negative thoughts. Yeah. That one. Alright, here we go. Stay on this one a little longer. Oh god, no, it's so... it's so long. That's probably the last... I mean, surely that's the last part, right? We're almost there. This will be the run right here. We got this. They're still making those Resident Evil movies, right? With Mila Jovovich. Been doing those movies for 20 years. Straight to video. I guess they do get released briefly in the theaters, but here we go. I need to jump just a little earlier on that first one. I mean, that's a pretty slow pace compared to Sharknado movies. I hope the Sharknado movies stay on there, because I'd still like to watch more Sharknado movies. Sharknado was pretty fun. on these a little longer. Ugh! Yes! Oh my god, just regular shooting and stuff. No! I'm scared of stuff like jumping out of here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Zamora. This is my nightmare. It's really hard to like time to grab these things. Oh god. Can I grab it here? Oh. Okay. Alright, we still have a life. We have a life. Okay, okay. This should be a checkpoint. Back to work. Okay, this is where we kick the ball. Okay, the angles are different. It's really annoying because I can't also shoot. This is gonna be a long freaking fight. Do I not have the stuff? What's the guy gotta do? What's the guy gotta do? You gotta stream more than 3 times a week for 4 years straight? To get quality settings that they've been promising literally all 4 years of that? Trying to get a little peek. Just trying to get a little peek. See, look, this is impossible. Unless these things start dropping health. Okay, there's a little bit of health. I'm gonna have to use all my E-tanks. I have to. I can't keep doing this. He's gonna drop it on my head. Dang it. How do I not get hit every time? This is so bad. It's so bad. Why does it come out like that? Please drop health. This is a disaster. I guess I have my password, so... God, why does it pop out like that? It's in the middle, I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. This is... Oh, I switched the wrong way. This is so dumb. Oh, there's two of them. Starting to feel sorry for me. God, that was horrible. How many? I used like 4 E-tanks or something?
We did it.
Well, now we'll find out what happens if I die, if I can go back and buy stuff. Because if not, I'm going to have to do that again. In fact, I should just die right now and find out. Nice music, though. That wasn't nicely done. It's poorly done. Okay, so all we want to know is, will it let us start off there again? In fact, I should take a picture of this just in case. Because that does look like a different... That looks different, right? Yeah, it's a different thing. So that's something. Okay, so let's do stage select. Come back here, buy E-tanks. So we replaced all our E-tanks. We go back in here, please. Oh, this doesn't look good. Please. God, that is a really annoying sound. I get it now. So I can't come back here. And every time you game over, it puts you on stage select, which if you accidentally pick that, it's going to kick you out of Wile Tower. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? That's so terrible. I don't even want to play this anymore. That's so terrible. Once you're in for the long haul. And that boss, I mean, I could do better at that boss. I definitely did, like, terrible. I could find a better pattern, just play it slower, really. Look, it's to put you on stage select. Like, I'm going to screw up. I'm going to screw up, and I'm going to pick continue. I'm going to pick stage select. It's going to kick me out of Wire Tower. I have to start over again. That's going to be bad. Oh my god. So freaking So a few game development fronts. So I think it's still not clear. I'm still skeptical, but I think in theory that Subnautica that comes out tomorrow, that there's going to be that PS5 patch for the original also coming out the same day. That's what they say, so we'll see if that happens. If that happens, I'll play it on Sunday. I press jump. And, but also they announced, with Fall Guys, that on Fall Guys you can now have private lobbies, private game sessions, and you can play, cross-platform. So we could get everybody that we know who's got a PC or PlayStation 4 Fall Guys copy. And we could all pile in and play against each other in Fall Guys. I don't know how I don't know that people are that like hyped about Fall Guys anymore, but I think it would be fun. Like if we only have like 4 people, dang it! If we only had like 4 people, then we wouldn't be able to. God, this is just infuriating. If we only had 4 people, we wouldn't be able to do very much because it just keeps sending us into the finals over and over again. It'd be much more fun with a larger group. So it'd be cool if like if there was a streamer hosting it or something that had popularity. So I'm out. Although if we were hosting a private game, like there'd probably just be randos that would just show up like, "Can I join? Can I join?" Imagine being a popular streamer. Imagine. What's up, Blake? Dang it. That is probably true. I do run them off. So the CDC today was saying that vaccinated people don't need to wear masks in most situations. They're kind of recommending it now, like, hey, if you're vaccinated, you're all good. And, which I think we kind of knew was probably true for the most part anyway. But so a lot of states are going to jump on that. Just say, oh, all right, well, we don't need the mask mandate anymore.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Thanks for follow. I don't know if they will, Nick. I'm not really sure. I guess it depends. I think it's going to put a lot of pressure on those places to not have rules about it. But like, so the recommendation is going to be, if you're vaccinated, you don't need one. But if you aren't, then you do. But like, who if someone's at this point, if you're an adult and you're not vaccinated, what subset of that group is going to be like, oh, well, I'm not vaccinated, I'm going to wear a mask? I feel like there's not a lot of crossover there. I feel like the crossover is, I don't want a vaccine and I don't want to wear a mask. That's what I feel is like the big group. Like, I have no problem wearing them. To me, it's like when I go places, like, I'm just more comfortable with people wearing masks. Like, it's just... But, like, and the other thing is, like, my kids, they're not old enough to be vaccinated. So, like, I just... You have to trust... You have to trust that everybody where you're at who is not wearing a mask is vaccinated. And that everybody who is not vaccinated is going to wear a mask. You have to trust that. That's a pretty... You're going to trust your kid's health with that? I don't think so. I'm not going to trust people for that over my kid's health. So I don't really get it. I don't understand. Like, you know, for some people who have to, like, wear them all day or whatever, like, I can understand it's kind of a thing, but I don't know. It's just, like, it's such a minor, just the most minor inconvenience. I don't know what the rush is. Like, our current cases, they're like, oh, our cases are as low... We are at the lowest level since November. It's like, oh yeah, remember November? We were all like, woo, we did it. No. November, we said this sucks. Now we're like, oh, it's back the way it was in November. We did it. It's just weird, man. I don't know. Oh, God. And I know at some point that's got to be the case, right? Like, at some point, we're not going to want to need to wear masks anymore, right? So, like, there is going to be a point where it's like, that's right. But is that today? I don't know. I don't think so, personally. But at some point, it will be. So I realize that I'm going to have to wrestle with that at some point. But it seems like, can we wait? Like, even another month? Even that? Like, what is the rush? Like, I get the rush to, like, open stuff up more, like, allow bigger capacity, because, like, it helps out businesses. And if there isn't as much risk because people are vaccinated, then it makes sense. Like, open stuff up more, that's fine. But it's just weird to be like, well, but most importantly, get rid of masks, because that's what's causing all the trouble right now. Nice, Apollo. Apollo, if they're homebound, why do they need a vaccine? Think about it. You just got scammed. Insurance scam right there. Busted. I'm just kidding. That's a great thing. Big ups to Apollo. Making the world a better place. Saving lives. Like, I'm trying to be rational about the whole thing. But I just like, the logic of it, I just can't quite follow. Dang it. So I was thinking about like old stuff, like old times, and I remembered a thing that happened. That's one of the crazier stories from my youth. Nice. Alright, let's not try to screw this up this time. I'm gonna see if I can find the video. I bet I can find the video on YouTube. Alright, let's beat this boss here and keep most of our stuff, and then I can do it. No! Why didn't I just switch weapons? Oh, that was my last life anyway. Shoot. Hold on, let me see if I can find the video. I wanna... You guys are old enough that you might remember this. Let me make sure I can find the video first, because that'll go well with it. What year would that have been? Probably like 1990. Oh gosh, there's so many. All this is like too recent. It would have been like 92 or 93. Oh, but these YouTube links suck. Okay, there it is. I think this is it. Okay, can I find a video of this? Ah, here it is. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can see the video of it. Did they show the live? So, when I was in middle school, the thing that we did every year was, not every year, but in eighth grade, when we were in middle school in 8th grade, the trip was to go to Washington, D.C. And every 8th grade class got to go to Washington, D.C. And I went to a pretty big middle school. And so they, sorry, I'm still looking for this video. Oh, this must be it. So we went, yeah, this is gonna be it. So we went to DC for 8th grade. So that was like the big trip or whatever. And I went to, oh man, that's crazy, Paul. So we had a big middle school, and like the way that they did our stuff at our groups is we had 3 different groups for 8th grade. So like, for whatever reason, like these groups had their set of teachers and they went to their classes or whatever. And so we basically had like 3 8th grade classes, and we weren't all like in the same classes together if you were in one group, but you shared the same teachers and stuff. It was just like we were divided into 3 groups for whatever reason. And Hyle, you may know what I'm getting to because you may remember this story. Maybe it probably reached you, maybe. And so I was, I think, the first group to go. So we went to DC. It was in 8th grade. We went to DC. It's like you literally wake up in the morning, you fly to DC, you hang out for the day, and you come back in the early evening. Like it was just really short, direct flight, come back, like quick trip. And I'm pretty sure when we flew out there, we flew on the same flight with Pat Day. I recognized, I'm like, hey, that's Pat Day up there. and who's like a famous jockey. It's only Kentucky people would care, but he's the one who won a lot of Kentucky derbies and stuff. And so I went to DC. We did our thing. You know, you go to a like Ford's Theater or something like that. We did a couple things. We came back home or whatever. And the other one. So the last group goes to Washington DC, and part of the trip is you go to the White House, and they just you know, you're in a bus. They pull up, drop you off in front of the White House. You're like, hey, there it is. There's the White House. You stay there for a minute or two. You get back in the bus, whatever. So when they went to the White House. They get dropped off by the bus. They're hanging out in front of the White House. And this would have been, let's see if we can, I can tell you the date. This would have been October 29th, 1994. So they're standing, hanging out in front of the White House. And that's when that guy, I think he had a trench coat on or something, pulled out an AK-47 and started firing at the White House. This is when Bill Clinton was president. And he started shooting at the White House. And that was like my classmates who were there. And in the video, so here's the video here. Let me share this video. So hopefully this is the video we can see here. So this is the video. So there he is. He's got like a jacket on or something.
Videotapes the first family's home. A terrifying sound rings out.
So everybody starts running away and stuff, and he's just like firing away at this.
A deranged gunman has opened fire on the White House. The man tries to reload, when suddenly
People tackle him and stuff. You see everybody yelling and screaming.
The shooter and pins him to the ground. Others quickly rush in to help.
And like there's, see, we got the baby carriage rolling by. I mean, like this is like the whole thing, man. So we go back here and like, and we look.
As the unsuspecting
Hold on,
couple
wait,
videotapes
this,
the first family's home, a terrifying sound rings out.
Okay, right here. See this lady here? That's one of my teachers. And like all the stories talk about like all these kids with like their blue sweatshirts on because we all wore the same sweatshirt so they could like identify us, right? So this is one of my teachers right here. And like the dude's right here fired. This is one of my teachers. And like all the other kids were, you know, right here. And like I think there's another video maybe from another angle or something, but like they talk about all these kids, you know, with blue sweatshirts who are there. You don't remember this? Yeah. This was 1994. This was like the first time I would have heard about this regardless. But this is the first time like something like this kind of had happened where it was like some dude just shows up with a gun shooting at the White House. Like it was a really big story. And so here's the crazy part, right? So they're like it happened. You're like, oh wow, that happened, and you realize like, oh shoot, they were there that day, like whatever, like, and then you're like, oh, they were there. So this happens, and this like the White House is like one of the first places that we went. This is with River Valley Middle School in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and so this is one of the first things that you did when you got there was you went by the White House. So they did this. So they go to the White House. This dude shoots the White House. They all run. They get in the bus. And they just that's it. They just keep going about their day. And they just finish their day. They do all the other tour stuff that they were going to do anyway. It's like, it just seems like, oh yeah, that happened. And so they just like go about their day. But by the time that they're on their way home, like the story is traveled, right? Because this is on the news everywhere. People are like, hey, that's the blue shirts. That's us. That's the kids. You know, we didn't have cell phones back then. And so like when they're getting off the plane, I don't know if I could find the news story, but when they're getting off the plane, like the news is there recording them, like getting off the plane. They're like all my classmates, like they're a lot of my friends, like walking down the thing. This is before 9/11. They're like, the news is like at the gate, like as they're deplaning or whatever. And talking to them about what happened, they're just like, what the hell is going on here? Because they didn't realize it was a big story because they just went about their day. But in any event, this was... So yeah, this is two different angles, right? Because there's one here.
The deranged gunman open fire on the White House.
Deranged
The
gunman.
man tries to reload.
This is probably like Inside Edition or something.
Harry tackles the shooter and pins him to the ground.
Man, look at these
Others
guys.
quickly rush in to help.
What a bunch of heroes. I don't know if I can find like the news story about it, but like what would that even be? Apparently people have shot at the White House since then, so when I was searching for it, it was just about the recent ones or whatever. Let's see if I can look. River Valley Middle School White House shooting. Nah, see, it's too focused on the new stuff. But in any event, that was the story. And so, two people that I know, after that happened, they had to go to the trial and testify. So I don't know why they picked them in particular. Maybe they were the closest to it or something. But two people got to go back to DC and testify about it. What's up, Alferian? Including the guy who I knew the best. I think we were still in 8th grade at that time. Like the guy I knew the best who went, like he was like but between the time when that happened and by the time he went to testify, he was like an enormous stoner. But he got like a signed like kind of plaque type of thing from the president thanking him for his service or whatever. What a weird thing, huh? But one thing's for certain, it's a good thing that was the last group that was going that year, because I probably wouldn't able to, if I wasn't with if I hadn't already gone, they probably wouldn't have let us go. Well, the bombing was like a daycare there. You wouldn't have been pen paling with those people. Yeah, it was a big story at the time. Like now, this crap, like there's so much crap going on these days. Like I just Googled it and it was showing me all these other people who shot at the White House that I don't even remember. It's just like, oh yeah, another day. Well, I'm from Oklahoma, so like that whole thing was messed up, and you know I didn't know anybody there or anything like that, but I did when I was in town after that happened. I went down there and it was pretty messed up. I had a trip planned to New York City in 2001, and it caused me just like such hassle. So, but I went there. I was in New York City like 3 weeks after 9/11. So it drastically changed the trip. Dang it! Hey, Ripstone. That was actually like the first time that I was visiting. It was the first time that I was visiting my wife. We obviously weren't married yet. But it was my first time flying out to see her. And so I booked a flight to go out there, and I was flying out to see her in Boston, and then I was taking a bus down to New York City. I had a friend by New York City, and we were gonna hang out in New York City for a couple of days, and then I was gonna fly back. And I was up in college at the time. So I was up, I went to Purdue, which is relatively close to Chicago. It's like an hour and a half from Chicago, I think, something like that. Yeah, I was there with Drew Brees. Man, you guys could scary stories. And so I was like, all right, so I went. So my trip was like the first weekend of October, like literally like October 3rd, like just a couple days into October. And so I I drove up to Chicago, and I checked in at the gate, and they took my license, and they're like, whoa, hold on. Your license, you got to have an active license because, they were being really strict because, like, it literally was 3 weeks after 9/11. They'd only been flying again for, like, 2 weeks. And they were like, you got to have an active license. You can't use this. And I was like, it is active. And my license at the time, I was in Indiana, and the expiration date only had the month. And my license expired in October of 2001. And it was October. But we all know that if it expired, like it's, the expiration date of October 2001, it's active in 2001, right? I mean, it's active through the end of October, right? Like it's not expired October 1st. It expires October 31st when it turns over to November, right? So I didn't think anything of it. But at the gate, they're like, no, you can't, we can't let you fly with this. You don't have, this isn't active, right? Well, the date, there's no day. It's just the month. It's like, does it really mean like October 1st? I took it to mean in October, you have a month to go get it renewed. That's the way I took it to mean. And so I was like, really? I mean, like, this doesn't make any sense. And I was like, come on. She's like, well, I'll check you in, but I don't know. I don't know that you're gonna be able to get on the plane. And I was like, well, just do it. So she checked me in and stuff, and then I went down to the security line, and the woman in the security line, she took my license, she looks at it, same thing. She's like, nah, you can't use this. Nope, can't do this. And I was like, oh, come on, like, it's October 3rd. The thing expires this month. Like, it's good for the whole month. And she's like, listen, I could let you on, but I just don't think you'd be able to get back. Like, you're going to strand yourself there. And I was like, what the hell, man? This sucks. And so, like, I couldn't get on my plane. It's like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And so I was like, well, I was like, I got to get a new license. That's what I got to do. And so I called up my wife, who was not my wife yet, obviously. And I was like, hey, because I did have a cell phone. I did have a cell phone at that point. But this was 2001. So I called her up and I was like, hey, they're not letting me board this flight. My license isn't active. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to get there. I promise. And I was like, can you find me, like, I'm in Chicago, but I live in Indiana. So, like, I'm in Illinois right then. So I'm like, can you find me the closest DMV to where I am in Indiana? And she was like, yes. So she looked it up online because she's at her computer. And she pulls up she finds me a DMV. And so I'm at Midway. I'm at the crappy airport. So I hop in my car. I drive back over the border to Indiana. I go to this random DMV in some town I don't even know what it is. And I give him my ID, and I'm like, I don't have anything with me, so I'm like, well, this is kind of a crapshoot. I just have my ID and my school ID, and that's it, because I'm just driving. I'm like, here's my information. I need a new ID, and I don't even know if I got a new driver's license. I think I was like, I just need an ID. You can just give me a personal ID card. Like, I don't care if it's driver's license, just whatever. I just need an ID card. And so I gave them $20 or something, and they gave me an ID card. So then I called up the airline, and I was like, hey, I couldn't get onto my plane. I missed my flight. They wouldn't let me through security. But I've got my ID. I've got it fixed. Can you get me on another plane, please? And I was pretty sure I was screwed. But they're like, yeah, actually, sure. We'll get you on another plane tonight or whatever. And so I was just relieved. I was like, well, shoot, I'm going to get in. So it's all good, but I'm not going to get in till like after midnight, but I'm going to get in. It's fine. And my wife was like, she's like, well, okay. But I mean, she's like, that's really late. Like, I don't even, they shut down the subway at that point. Like it's going to be difficult. And plus like she's younger than me. So she was 19 or something like that. So it was like, she was like, I don't really want to go all the way out there. And then like, it was a thing, but I was just happy. I was like, I'm going to make it. That's all that matters. I'm going to make it. And so I went, so I flew out there, and then my flight was like super late. I think we got in at like 1:30 or something like that. So of course, by the time I got there, I was just happy I made it at all because of what had happened throughout the day. But like the subway's not running anymore. The airport's out in the middle of nowhere. She brought her friend with her because she didn't want to get up there by herself. And so we had to like rent a taxi from the airport back to her dorm, which is like, for Boston distances is really far. Like it was really expensive. It took absolutely forever. It was not cool at all. I was just so relieved that I made it there. I was just like, thank God. Because I thought like the whole trip was just screwed because of this stupid driver's license issue. Well, yeah, in like 4 or 5 more hours, I could have taken the subway again. But anyway, that was my experience with traveling right after 9/11. And I did go down to New York, and we went around and tried to do New York stuff, but we went down to where the World Trade Center was, and I still remember because the weirdest thing was like, some of the people were kind of like making it like touristy because they're like, oh, there's that building that what they were talking about was going to fall, like kind of casually or whatever. But then there was people getting their picture taken in front of it. I was like, what is wrong with you people? Like they were being like, what's my solemn face? Like this was before Instagram. Like now you would be like, yeah, expected. But like they were just like standing. I was like, I took pictures because it was like an event, but it was like a historical thing. But like they took pictures with themselves in the shot. It's like, oh, and so I was like, are you gonna look at that picture and be like, oh, here I am in front of the smoldering wreckage. I'm not smiling. Don't worry, I'm not smiling. It's like, well, why would you do that? It's so weird. I would recommend people not to do that. Can we do that? Like, I'm just so bad. This makes me feel like I'm so bad at video games. How many times in a row can I do this and fail? And part of it is the controls. It's not all my fault. There we go. See, I'm good at video games. Whoa! Who put that hole there? Okay. So maybe if I play this slow enough, I can just be okay. Or drop health or something. Oh, I switched too soon. Gotta let it hit first. Oh! I have lives, so I'm probably just gonna die. So I definitely want to jump over that. Well, they do drop weapon energy. I think I'll be okay. The ball doesn't use very much. But I really just need to not get hurt. I need to figure out how not to get hurt. Because I can't use 5 energy tanks. Because I can't go back to the shop, apparently, so... Like, it's super easy if I just chill. It's super easy. But I have to let the ball get out. Maybe I just do that first. Dang it. Oh, come on. This works. Ah. Alright, now we got 2. Oh, shoot. Yes! Okay, never Hit stage select. That's the only thing. What's up, smart ball? Be careful. Like, why does it even drop? It just sucks you can't go back to the store. Sweet tunes, though. I'm doing all right.
I'd buy that for $1.
Yo, Billy gifting a sub to Blake. Thanks, Billy. Oh, this room is gonna suck. Hate those things. Woo! Oh. Nice. Survive. Oh no, this part. Oh no. That happened to me in the regular game too. Gotta be ahead. I was telling him about how you helping me get a driver's license over your cell phone in 2001. Well, you remember part of it. Well, all I had was a cell phone, so you had to tell me where to find a DMV. Give me directions. Gotta stay up front here, gotta make it. Go, 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 go. And one up just fell. Come on, man. How is that one not blowing up? Can I go through that? I sure hope I can. It's gonna be hard if I can't. I can't! Oh my gosh. Why? Come on! No! Literally one hit away. I don't want to waste my E-tanks. I don't want to waste them. Not worth it. This level was pretty easy. It's not worth it. I can't go back to the shop. If I could go back to the shop, I'd be using them left and right. I'm just thinking, like, when I get to Wily or something, like, if I don't have the E-tanks, it could be a real disaster. I've learned my lesson about wasting E-tanks. Plus, I can't continue, which sucks. I mean, I can continue, but I can't... you know. Oh, come on. I can't use my code to resume where I was if I waste my E-tanks. If I use my E-tanks, I've used them for life. Sabrea? Yeah, they did. Like, what's up with that? They did that, but they also, like, when you die, it doesn't refill all your energy weapons and stuff, which it does in Mega Man 8. So it's like they just made it harder for no reason. Of course, the stuff still drops the bolts, but I'd have to start the whole thing over. I tested it. I beat the first area, and then I went back to the shop, and it made me start the whole thing over again. I don't know. Well, it depends if they have like a place where you can farm. In Mega Man 8, like they would let you farm for. They would let you farm. Energy weapon stuff sometimes, but not health. At least that was my experience. Oh, right on my head. What? Ooh, thank you. I just love all these drops just falling into the ocean here. No, I didn't want beat. Oh, shoot. Just trying to grab the green dude. That one. Yeah, when you continue, it fills everything. So that's okay. But that was one of my favorite things about Mega Man 8 is just if you died, it would refill your energy weapon stuff, so you wouldn't get yourself stuck in a really bad spot. Shoot. What's Beat's deal? Like, what is he even doing? Blow up! Nice. Oh, he's like diving into them? Huh. Alright, we're making progress again. All I had to do was tell some stories. And a year after that, White House story, we went to space camp. And my friend ended up in the hospital. He got in a fight at space camp. Well, he didn't even get a fight. He got sucker punched at space camp. And ended up in the hospital. Had to get stitches. Try explaining that. Oh, dang it. No, he did not. He definitely provoked it, I would say, but like not in a way that would ever justify someone being hit. Like he wasn't like he was being silly, I guess. Dang it. God, this part sucks. It's funny because it was my he was a friend of mine, but he wasn't like, we were going, God, how are you supposed to do this? We're going amongst like different classes and stuff, so it wasn't like just my class. So he was in a different class. So my teacher didn't know who he was, really. And leading up to that point, like he had been like he'd been pretty annoying. So I was like, oh man, she's never gonna believe us that it wasn't. She's never gonna believe it wasn't his fault. I was like, we're screwed. It's like, you just have to trust us. Alright, can we make this work? Go! Oh! Okay, let's never go to that room again. Oh, this room looks scary too. Oh, I should walk to the right? I'm to the left. Okay. But it was the one down in Alabama, that space camp. I guess that's the only one, but... Yeah, that's where they got it. They didn't pay me for it like they should have, but I'll explain it better here in a second after I fight this boss. Oh, this is just a midway boss? Oh man, we're in trouble. Should I look up the boss? I don't even know what this guy, he's not even recognizable to me. I'm just curious what his weakness is without cycling through everything. I'm on my last life, so. This would be, assuming they kept it. So is this... Oh, this is base. Weakest Mega Buster. Dang it! Three ways. There's got to be something better than Mega Buster. But so the story goes that we were at space camp and there was like a lot of downtime. So we were just hanging out, and it was like, you know, other high schools there and stuff from who knows where, and it was just me and my two friends sitting around waiting until the next thing we had to go to. Crap. And there's like a lot of other kids there and stuff, so we were just interacting with other people, but he was like waving at people, kind of just being kind of silly, like saying hi to people and stuff. And there were some girls nearby and he was waving at them. And then like, I think he waved at this other guy too. And like, he may have blown the guy a kiss. And I don't think the guy liked that very much. But like, we weren't really doing much else. We were just kind of hanging around and we had to be somewhere. So pretty soon after that, so we were just sitting there. And the guy comes over and starts like talking to us and giving us a hard time. And I didn't really think much of it. I was just like, okay, whatever. Just kind of laughing about it. And apparently, my other friend said that while this was happening, like the guy like was putting something into his hand and like, you know, making a fist and stuff. Like he kind of saw it coming. I didn't know what was happening. And so it was like inside at space camp, and they've got like these floor-to-ceiling windows. And when you have those big floor-to-ceiling windows, like there's like metal dividers between them that are kind of like just kind of beams almost that stick out. So they're like metal beams in between each window, and like they're sharp. They have sharp corners and stuff. So we're standing next to this thing or whatever, and the guy just like all of a sudden out of nowhere just punches him right in the face. And he's like wearing sunglasses and stuff, and he just punches him, and it goes back like that and hits his head on that metal beam or whatever. And he just like, it was just like a cartoon. Like he just like slid down the beam very slowly. His sunglasses went sideways, and like he just slid down to the floor. And like as soon as the guy hit him, the dude took off. And so I'm standing there and like I just like like stunned, like what the heck just happened? And I looked down at my friend and like I'm like, hey man, are you okay? And like he just kind of like not saying anything for a second, and then all of a sudden he just goes, oh, like that, and leans forward, and all this blood starts like just flowing down his face. And I was like, oh crap. And so the dude just took off running, so I'm like, well, okay. So I started running after him. And I chased him pretty far, and then I couldn't really see where he went. And then my other friend was like behind me about 10 feet, and he was like, hey, Aaron, we got to go back to him. I was like, oh, okay, I guess so. So I turned around and went back. I was like, I guess I should stop chasing this guy because I don't know what I would do if I caught him. So I went back, and like by the time I get back, there's a couple people around him like helping him, and like they were literally like wrapping his head like, you know, with like one of these cartoonish bandages or whatever. And they had to take him to the hospital to get stitches because of where he hit his head. They didn't find we don't know who the guy was. They didn't find the kid or anything. Like he probably hid in the bathroom until it was time to get on the bus. But so like we were dealing with that, and like we were supposed to be at the next. No, I didn't. We were supposed to be at our next event or whatever. And so it was like in the theater where they're going to show a film, maybe. So they're getting ready to show this film. And so I was told later that they're starting up the film or whatever. They like stopped it and like made like a quick announcement, or like, and they asked for me and my friend because they were trying to find us. So everybody knew something was going on. So like all that goes down, and then it's like an hour. It'd been like an hour later or whatever, and we finally find our teacher, and she sees us, and we're just like, listen, I know you've been yelling at this kid all day because he's super annoying, but I promise it wasn't his fault. Trust me. So he showed up back at the hotel that night, like in the early evening or whatever, with a big stitch on the back of his head. I'm just like, well, that was something. So now we have that story forever. It's got to be something better than just my Buster, man. Going to be such an annoying fight. It puts you all the way back here? Oh my god. They made this so hard. Hurt so bad. I don't know if any of these like Mega Man 8 strats would translate over or not, but I don't know any Mega Man 8 strats. Can't go back, so... Huh. This is crazy. This is crazy. How am I gonna hurt him? I would say this is an E-Tank type of boss, but it's only a midway boss. There's got to be better weapons. Can I just farm this guy over and over again? Woo! Dude, this guy's awesome. Oh, it's because I jump, it goes down faster. I see. Oh, that thing's not there anymore. Oh, man. I gotta try to farm here. Oh, I can't do that. This isn't gonna work. Anything? I'm just gonna get myself killed. It's not gonna work. Oh, just kill me. Sucks too much. I hate fighting those guys. You think I can do it? Prediction. It does like no damage to him. I think I just have to not charge and just normal fire at him. We'll get more hits. Is that not? Oh no, this is my last life. If they just up the 1-up drop rate, it wouldn't be so bad. I've seen like maybe 3 1-ups. There's one right there. This whole time. Oh, I could have let it hurt me and picked it up. Alright, this is the run. Full health. No lives. Oh, 3? What a jerk. Whoa, it's fast! Oh, I jumped instead of slid. I could have used D-Tanks there, but it was my last life. I kind of wanted. I should have tried the bombs on him. I feel like those might hurt him better, but maybe not. Class trip. Yeah, it's just a place to visit. They've got some rockets there and stuff. I mean, it's a camp. It's a summer camp, but it's also just a place you can go with some educational stuff. Kind of like a space museum of sorts. To the camp location. Good enough, good enough. Alright, let's do this. Left 2, I can try that. No! Alright, those did work pretty well. I just lost track of what I was doing. God, these guys are terrible. Oh. Come on, this guy was such a bro before. Oh man, I'm just thinking about how hard Wily is on in Mega Man 8. He could be darn near impossible. And there's no checkpoint between the Robot Masters and Wily. Oh gosh. Not feeling confident. Apollo, are you there? Do you know Aaron Rodgers was on the Connors this week? Did you get that in your Aaron Rodgers updates? He didn't know it was a show. It's just the Roseanne show. Gosh, alright, I'll do it. Nice. Okay. I did use an E-tank. I really hope I don't regret that. I used an E-tank without getting hit again. Now just drop down. Ooh, one up. Get it, get it, get me. Making sure there's no jumpers here. Watch your back. No! No. God, this is scary. Okay. Oh, I definitely want that. Well, he was actually, it was related, he was playing himself on Jeopardy. So, if you liked him on Jeopardy. Can those things be killed? The heck? I guess you jump over him? This really sucks. I shouldn't have used D-Tank. Oh, maybe I can do this. Nope. Oh! God. No! That couldn't have been my fault. Oh, no. Yeah, the pits, I mean, they don't really add to, like, enjoyment of the game. Kind of feels like artificial difficulty, you know? I was trying to get out of the way of it so badly. Oh, that's one less E-tank. These guys just hit so hard. Nice. What's up, Emerald? Going? Some light farming. Kind of miracle here with these one-ups. And if it would also drop an E-tank, that would be the dream. I'm gonna leave that there. Just in case I buy the farm here. Alright, I like this pattern. I don't know why he's doing it, but I like it. Keep it up, buddy. No, I missed. Oh, I can't shoot anymore. Gosh, it was going so well, and he still just murdered me. Dang it. I need to be able to beat him without using an E-tank. Need the weapon energy back. How are we looking? Still need a little more. If we could go back to the shop between levels, this would be nothing. Oh, I didn't even get all the health. What was I thinking? Bing, 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 bing. No! Why did he slide? Oh. Like, I can hurt him with the crush, but it makes me vulnerable when I do it. That really doesn't hurt him at all. There we go. Now I know how to do it. That was a good fight. And I got 3 lives. Didn't use any E-tanks. Come on. Ah! Rigged. Got a little bit of a problem here because I really liked that the F-bombs. And I don't have any weapon energy on them right now. Completely out. Kick a ball at him? I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I can't even see him on my screen to hit him. At least have a couple shots on him. There has to be input delay for me to miss jumps like that. Saka. Morale is low. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I can't see the guy. I think there's one coming over here too, so I need to... Really? We're gonna get him. I'm not going down there. Okay. Boss fight. Who is this even gonna be? Oh, this is gonna be the Green Devil. And its main weakness is flash bombs? Oh no, I don't have any of those. Well, this is gonna be a disaster. It's impossible. All that for one hit? Oh, this is never gonna happen. God, why can't it refill my stuff in between rounds? Oh. Maybe I can just sword him in the face. Nope. What could I even use here besides those? I've got nothing. I've got nothing I can do. It's so dumb. One tick of health. Okay, I didn't know he was gonna do that. I'm just so screwed, like I can't refill my stuff. Maybe the T-Claw. I need to do like a quarter damage every time. Did that hurt him? I don't know. No! What a scam. I hurt him pretty good. Of course, now I'm gonna run out of this. Ah! Ah! It's impossible. How are you supposed to know? No, it's already closing back up. It's my last life. I feel like I'll get him if I use an E-Tank. At this point, I'm just going to use an E-Tank. At this point, it's just where we're at. God, why does it do that? No! Alex! Intense moment, intense moment.
What exactly constitutes a remake?
Oh, come on! Thank you for the 24 months, happy 2 years. Well, this is originally a PS1 game, and they made it for the NES. NES style, at least. You can't actually play it on the NES, but... Yes! Okay. I'm gonna say that was worth the E-Tank. I'm gonna say that was worth it. Not to have to do the mini-boss anymore. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're here. we're here. That was definitely worth the E-Tank. They didn't refill my stuff and I'm on my last life, so... This dude's so hard. Oh, how did I fit? That's good info. Very good info. So I should be using these, but I don't really have very many. Oh, he didn't go as far as I thought he would. Yeah, it's just a downgrade. You know, it's just making it for something else. Reappropriating a game. So this dude is ice. God, he's just so fast when he does that. I wish there was some kind of sound effect to like denote what's about to happen. Like I can't tell the difference between the 3 attacks. They all look the same. The other thing too is I can't use all my weapon energy, so this is a problem because if I use all my weapon energy, I'm gonna have an issue. In Mega Man 8, you can call in Rush and he drops like all this stuff, so you can refill your weapon energy. But if I use all my shots, I'm not gonna have any weapon energy left, and I'm gonna need it for Wily. So that's gonna be a problem. I was trying to switch away to not use that, but I couldn't do it. Oh, oh. God, he's too fast. How am I supposed to react in time? I can't tell what's what. No. It's fine. It's all practice. It's all practice. Looks like Mora plays no game. Why is my alert going off? Still. Why was it still doing that? I think it was supposed to do that like a few minutes ago. No, dang it. There's just no time to react. Clown person gave me a problem before. It was also no big deal because I could kill all the bosses and then die and I would get all my weapon energy back for a while. What's a grenade guy? I usually fight with busters, so what was his original weakness, though? Thunderclaw. If I can get to Wily with all my E-tanks, I've got a chance. I need to get to him a couple times though, just to learn how he works. Water guy's super easy. Gotta remember where he is. If I have low health, I can just do this guy. He is Swordman. Is water. God, I don't remember how to do his patterns at all. Dang it. It's okay, we're getting better. I'll do him first this time. Alright, who's the easiest that I have a chance against? Maybe... This is risky, because if I use some shots here and die, I'm gonna have less for Wily, which could be a problem. So just don't die. Easy. Oh, this is a mistake. This is going to be the hardest one. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I hate that attack. I don't know what he's doing. Guys. Like, he's got one attack where I have to jump over it and go towards him. He's got one where I gotta go away from him, and he's got one where I gotta react really fast. Try to jump. Excited to see Wily though. What a scam! Oh, what a scam. Unbelievable. God, come on. That's rough. I should be able to kill him without... This is a faster boss here. Nice. Alright, last one. Oh, this is the hardest one. Oh, shoot. Please kill him. Oh, thank you. I thought for sure. The one time in my life I don't choke. Okay. Alright, this should be Wily. Just right into it. I can't even experiment. lives do I have? I can't even experiment. Oh, that was my last life? You gotta be kidding me. I guess I could have experimented. So I gotta be a little better. No. If I do, I don't know how to use them. I don't think I do, though. Look at that. The pattern you cannot dodge. The game is in Japanese, so I don't know what the things are that I have. So see, like I have these 3 things at the bottom right, but I can't select them. So I think it's just a thing that I have. And you can buy these things, and in Mega Man 8, you'd buy them one time and you would own them. But in this game, they're like consumables. So it was just like a waste, so I didn't buy any of them. I could... So annoying. I really hate how much of a crapshoot that boss is. Like sometimes it gives you like really easy patterns and sometimes it just totally screws with you. Just shoot! Oh, this is a failed attempt. If it's like even remotely on the screen, you can't shoot it again. That's what was getting me. I could have switched away actually. So like you can, when you switch away, the stuff just seems to disappear. So I probably should have switched away really quickly and then switched back. I would have thought about that. It would have been good. Let's try that first. No! It's so impossible. I can't tell what he's gonna do, and this shot is so... I need to switch away and switch back. This shot is just so slow. Just gonna get my lives back. Clearly that's going to be the great equalizer, is that fight. If that goes well or not. Eventually I'm going to accidentally pick stage select here and it's just going to be all over. I jumped into it? Are you kidding? Finally, a good pattern. Why didn't I tried to jump there, it wouldn't jump. Oh, it's just the pattern just so bad. It's so bad. Like, if they just would have added a sound effect to it, to like let me know it was coming, it would be just a world easier. But I just can't, I can't tell what it is. That one I knew what it was and I couldn't get away. Oh, it goes all the way. This is just... Oh man, it's so frustrating. All right, just play along, buddy. Come on. None of this is playing along. Can I beat Rockman without getting hurt too badly? Maybe. Trying to get my money's worth of this life. No! Not great. Die, please. No. Oh, dang it. I killed him so easily the first few times. Terrible. Do I even have any more lives? This is probably my last life. Yeah, this is my last life. It's over. Even those health packs don't really give that much health. Well, I hadn't seen him do that attack yet. Jumped into it again? Just a disaster of a fight. That was pretty sweet. Come on, play along. What? Doesn't make any sense. Oh. Terrible start. Oh, jeez. Get out of there! No! Absolute worst case scenario, because now I don't have that shot, and I have to have that shot for a while. Unbelievable. Die immediately. Do-do-do. I was going so well. I almost did 4 bosses in my first life, maybe a 5th. Stop. All in all, it went great. I have all my health. Dude, do your dive. Wow, very good. All right, let's do search. This can go well. We can be on in a good situation. Nice. All right. Not the best, but not terrible. Alright, give me your water gun first. All is well. It's not the water gun. Still not terrible, though. Okay. I guess we go here. This is good. We're still in our first life. I think we'll see Wiley. I used a little more than of that shot than I wanted to. Still, we have full health. 2 bosses left. Who's the last one? Yes. I might be able to do this in this one life. If I beat all the bosses in one life, I get multiple shots at Wily. This could be good. 3 E-tanks. Oh, this sucks. Alright, Wily. All of our lives left. But no refills of any kind, so I'm just gonna have to use Buster only. And I'm gonna die to his very first, to this thing. Okay, so you can deter it by shooting with your buster. That's pretty handy actually. Did not know that. Okay, so when he opens that, you switch to the thing, you shoot the thing. Okay. Those attacks look pretty simple so far. So. Oh shoot! I shouldn't have left. No! Oh, I messed it up. I needed to leave it there. Okay, I got one more life after this. If I had my F-bombs, I could do something, but... I just did it again. I switched away while I still needed it on. Just sort it. I could just go for it here. Oh, decisions. I think I will. I think I'm gonna E-tank here. Alright, well, we're going for it. This is it. We either get it or we don't. What can I hit him with otherwise? Oh, I think we got him. Last E-tank. Alright, here we go. Let's go! Just enough E-tanks. Whew. That was intense.
We did it.
I did not think I was going to beat this game. I was almost sure I wasn't going to. I don't know what it's saying. I should get my translation out. Don't worry, they just teleport me away. Everything's fine. I saved you. Let me punch you back to life. Remember that game? And that one? And that one? And that one? And that one? And that one too? Let's not think about that one. Proto Man. You're here. I don't know what that says. Shoot, is it? Oh, no, I went away too fast. It probably said, congrats, you're a super player! Yeah! Actually, these translations are funny enough that I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up and look at what they're trying to say. Because it's too hilarious. Camera. Let's see what we got here. We got, I'm glad I woke up. Hey, that's probably actually what he says. Alive. Oh, hold it this way. Tio-kun, I just want you to be alone. You just gave it to me. I want you to help me. Please make it cloudy. It could be any of those. You pick which one you want. You got it. Give me a break. You sang. How can it be all those? You should get a job. How can it be all these different choices? I want you to be strong. That sounds good. Dr. Light says, you should listen to me. I want you to be strong. You should get a job. I wish you could get it. I hope it's cloudy. Okay, it could be any one of those. Rockman says, duo? If it's duo, I've already gone. Pluth. Poo! Poo! He's probably saying Proto Man, would be my guess. He asked me for a message. I'm enjoying the phone from AI. I'm being struck by him. He asked me for a message. From Duo? What? ... If you're 6, this Takabashi. If you are, the planet is also safe. Thank you. That's it. Duo. Whew, that hurts my arm just to hold it up here to do it. What's up, Kalen? Me too. Finally, Duo. Thank you. Arakato. Ho Spider. How could it be all those things? I want you to get a job. I want you to be better. There's so many different things, man. Clown Man. Screw that guy. How's cryptocurrency still terrible? Kalen, we gotta play some Fall Guys again. Private lobbies. And it's cross-play. The private lobbies are cross-play. I don't know how we're going to get enough people to do that, but it would be cool if we did. Because we need more than like 5, or else all we would do is tail game over and over again, which would be really boring. I think we need like TMR to host a game or something, just to get enough people in. Saturday afternoon or something like that. Dr. Juicy. Should have known. Dr. Juicy does all the best scroll arranging. If you need scrolls arranged, you call Dr. Juicy. Don't even settle for anyone else. Imagine if your nickname was 3.115 or 2.231. What a weird username. Oh good, it's bouncing back a little bit. We're back up. Things aren't as terrible as they were. It's had good music. They did a good job. The visuals were good. It played well. Like, the controls were good. It was all very good, except that they didn't let your energy refill, and they got rid of some of the power-ups that were very handy for Mega Man 8. So it was a little tough. A little bit tough. Don't let it fool you that I beat it. It's tough. It's too hard. I guess that's it. Just sits here with this jammin' tune. It hasn't even looped, has it? Maybe it is, I'm just not realizing it. Well done. Well done. Well, I got nothing else to do with it, so I guess it's over. 6.5 hours? That's a long, it's a long game. Not as long as it took me to beat Mega Man 9. Where I spent 5 hours on the boss rush in Wily. It would have been like that for this if I didn't have those E-tanks. Anywho, I guess that'll do. I think I put most people to sleep with this game. But I liked it, mostly. There's a few screens that were too hard. I don't know. But they did a really good job, though. It's better than I expected it to be. I'll say that. Faux show. All right, we can just bounce. We'll make it a shorter stream. Maybe we'll get to bed early. Not gonna happen. I can get to bed a little earlier because Shaddy's not gonna be playing Gilligan all night. He was keeping me up all night with Gilligan runs. Too fun, man. Gilligan's a fun speed run. I don't care what anybody says. It's fun. It's very active. It's a mind game. You're constantly thinking. It's cool. It's a cool game. All right, so I'm probably gonna... Choices. Dark Souls 2 or Metroid Prime, both first-time playthroughs. feel like we gotta do Hayo. Let's host Hayo. He's in a notoriously tough part of the game. Now, it was much tougher when I did it, I will say that. He's playing the patched version. They made it easier. They nerfed it. I played it on release. Real players played it on release. Oh shoot, all these are gonna be messed up. Hold on a second. All these are gonna be messed up. For some reason, you have to go monitor off, monitor back. You have to toggle it. I don't know why. But yeah, I played through the section he's on when it was so hard that they nerfed it 2 weeks after release, but I'd already beaten the game. Anyway, I'll be back on Sunday. I assume playing Subnautica. I'm a little worried I'm going to hate it, and it's only going to last one stream. I'm a little worried, but everybody said it was good, so we'll see. Maybe we'll be playing something else by Tuesday. But we'll give it our best shot. We'll give it a fair shake. And we'll be watching Resident Evil a week from Sunday. Alright, say hello to Hayo and good night, everybody.